Picture this. It's late at night and you're scrolling through your feeds when all of a sudden you see it, that one product that you've been looking for. You click the link, add to cart, maybe even shop around a little before finally hitting checkout. As you're filling in your address, you realize you don't have your card anywhere near you. That's when you see it. The purple pay button that has all your information saved, making checking out as simple as a tap of your screen. See less carts go abandoned and more sales go with Shopify and their Shop Pay button.
Sign up for your $1 a month trial today at shopify.com/GoTouchGrass. Go to shopify.com/GoTouchGrass. That's shopify.com/GoTouchGrass.
Life is full of challenges, but you don't have to face them alone. At intouch.org, you'll find powerful sermons from Dr. Charles Stanley, daily devotionals, and resources designed to strengthen your faith and bring hope into your everyday life. Whether you're searching for encouragement, biblical wisdom, or practical guidance, intouch.org is here to help you grow closer to God's promises. Discover truth that speaks to your heart. Visit intouch.org today.
You got mail.
Hi, I'm Millie Tamaris.
And I'm Elise Morales.
And this is
Go Touch Grass,
the podcast where we log in
so you can log off.
Elise and I are two chronically online comedians, and on this pod, we break down the week in internet discourse, viral memes, TikTok trends, and niche influencer drama so that you can do literally anything else with your time.
Literally anything else. And if you like what you hear today and you want to hear more, we have a Go Touch Grass Patreon with tons more content weekly, access to our Discord community, and our spin-off series, Search History, where we go back and break down a viral discourse from the past. This week, we talked about the Kevin Hart roast.
We talked about the Kevin Hart roast. We talked about Tony Hinchcliffe.
We talked about what makes a roast good, what makes a roast weird and offensive and bad.
Because that's all that happened in the Kevin Hart roast.
So if you want to hear us talk about that, go to the Patreon. That's open to our $5 and $10 patrons.
Wow, wow. And you know what's free?
Wow.
Our YouTube channel where we have full video episodes up every week with extra moments you don't get in the audio. Make sure to check out our website, gotouchgrasspodcast.com, for all things Grass Nation. Guys, shout out to Shopify that's helping us put our merch on the website.
Yeah, it's happening. You guys, you know what else is happening?
What else is happening?
We're bringing in our guest. You just heard him.
We've heard him.
Just heard him.
I think people in Japan heard him.
That was him. That voice that you just heard. He's a stand-up. He's an actor. He's a writer. He's a singer. He was singing beautifully for us before coming in here. He's a dancer. Please don't start dancing. We don't have time for you to do that.
They can't see me, but I did it. I did a pirouette.
We did a little bit. He's a cast member on Wild 'N Out, and more importantly, he's my Cuban-Italian brother.
Dale.
Please welcome into your ears, Joey Dardano.
It's Joey 305.
Wow.
Joey Worldwide.
Joey
Bringing
Worldwide.
in a ton of energy.
Yeah. Did your
surprisingly.
Well, actually, you know what? I'll let you talk about the heritage because I'm going to talk about your new podcast, Joey, called Help from a Hypocrite.
Which you guys were on.
We were on,
and we were waiting for you for an hour and 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's my bad. There's kind of nothing else. It's my bad.
And that's your bad. And that's the kind of the conceit of the podcast is that you are a hypocrite and you're helping people.
Yeah, and I think it's just crazy for me to expect my guests to be on time. And then I book two fabulous women who have busy schedules, and I go, why don't I go ahead and fuck off for a little bit?
Mm-hmm. I was also late. So I was actually the only Millie was actually in a radical departure from what is normally happening with Dominican culture.
Yes, and I know, not the white passing Latino.
Yeah, exactly.
Showing up late.
Millie
and
was there.
And the black one was on time.
Millie was there. Clock it.
I don't know if I am meant to apologize or just be me.
No, no. The whole point, listen, we want you to be you and we want you to tell us. Because, listen, it's not help from a perfect person.
No.
Exactly.
It's not
Yeah.
help from an angel. It's
Yeah.
help from a hypocrite.
Not help from
from
a
a
guy who's on time.
It's not. It certainly ain't help from a guy who's on time. It's help from a hypocrite.
Boy, am I lucky you guys did have time, though, because if I was that late and then you guys were like, well, now we get to record a 20-minute episode, I'd be like,
We would've- and it
but I
would've
kind of
been-
live a life where everything kind of works out for
It
me.
did work
at
out.
the
And I do think our episode
I do
was
a lot
good.
of bad and stupid stuff, and it turns out everything kind of works out perfectly. Kind of as a dude, you can just kind of live your life, operate, and
That's
be
beautiful.
bad at it. You can do bare minimum, and things just kind of work out.
The thing about being women in comedy is that every
And
single
let me tell
thing-
you what it's like to be a woman in comedy.
The thing about it for us is that not that nothing ever works out, but everything seems to be extremely hard.
If we're at
Yeah.
max difficulty
We're
for
at max
everything that could
difficulty.
possibly happen.
Yeah.
Everything that could possibly happen, just today Elise told me that one of our mics wasn't working and I was bumbling with my phone and it just felt like
Mhm.
we're on hard
Yeah.
mode. You're on easy mode and that's
that's
what-
beautiful.
yeah,
That's a
I rode an e-bike over here, no helmet. I got hit 3 times. I got up walking.
well, and CTE has nothing to do with comedy.
No, exactly.
So, speaking
Speaking
of
of
brain
CTE,
injury,
you guys ever go to CCD?
what's that?
Oh,
See
I-
these
Church
nuts?
school.
Oh,
Church school.
Got my ass. You didn't even
See-
plan to.
yeah.
Wow.
No, CCD, that was like church school.
Yeah.
What,
You had to
Yeah.
like
but
go and learn
that's-
about the Bible.
Well,
yeah,
no, you Cuban Italian. Catholic.
exactly. But I didn't grow up Catholic because my parents switched to being Episcopalian because of
Oh,
the
they only ate
revelations.
fish?
Yeah, exactly, because of fish.
Mm.
No, they were like, oh, the Catholic Church has been doing bad stuff, so I guess we'll go to the Catholic Light Church,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
why we ended up being Episcopalian.
Oh,
So I
Episcopalian.
am not
Oh, 'cause of
confirmed
the-
Catholic,
Oh,
but
okay.
The
my
Coors Light of religion.
yeah.
I
You
don't
were
know,
still
though.
Catholic, but
Your mom
there's...
did that walk.
Well, my mom is back. My mom is back in a big way to
In
Catholicism, much
Catholicism.
like how Gen
Mama's
Z.
back!
Yep.
But do you know about the walk? The Camino?
The Camino.
What are you
So my
talking
mom walked from like Spain to France, and it's like a thing
The
that
fuck you
Catholic
Or
talking
ladies
is
about?
do.
Portugal? Or is it
There's a
France?
couple different routes. My mom did the one that was Spain to France.
So it's like a walk that
Only
a lot
route
of
I know
Catholics...
was Black Thought. Questlove.
So there's a lot of
a lot of Catholics do this walk.
That
is
look
the
meant a lot to
point.
me. For you to give up on me, right? Sorry, I went into riff mode, and I think I went too far. I think I dialed it
No,
up to
no,
11.
you got to hard out. We want to respect your hard out.
I got
Exactly,
into
so
riff
I'm
mode.
like-
We
He
can't.
sapped.
Yeah, we can't riff on everything because you do have a hard out. And we want to respect it.
Understood.
But we want you to know that Elise's mom was Catholic, and she did the walk.
She
where,
went Episcopal for a little bit. Then, as an older lady, I think nothing hits as hard as the Catholic Church when that's what you want.
Yeah.
When you want like the pure, real Catholic shit,
Yeah.
and that Episcopalian doesn't hit as hard. And then she went on this walk, and she walked, and now, much like Gen Z, she has returned to the Catholic Church,
Wow.
and that's where she's at.
Her mom was also wearing barrel pants last time I saw her. Her mom's
Yo,
She's
wait,
doing
are
a
those the
lot.
pants that like they curve out a little?
Yeah.
She's Gen
Yeah,
Z.
That's awesome.
My mom's Gen Z.
Your mom's Gen Z.
I'm a millennial, but my mom's
Your
Gen Z.
cool as hell.
yeah.
Okay, wait.
You have a
Speaking
photo?
of our moms, though, yeah, I
Sorry.
can pull up a photo.
No,
You-
don't
Joey
try
wants
to
to look at a
fuck
photo
your
of my
Is
mom.
your mom single?
Yeah, she's
Girl,
not. She's
You're not gonna
actually
sh-
not.
You guys are going to show my girlfriend this podcast, are you?
Yeah,
Am I
your
coming off
girlfriend
good or
doesn't
bad so
watch
far?
anything. For your girlfriend's sake, I hope she watches nothing that you come.
Yeah.
Wait, but speaking of our moms, a couple seconds for your Cuban Italian heritage.
Yes.
How did you come to be Cuban and Italian?
Where are your
My
parents from?
mom is 100% Cuban. My dad's 100% Italian, and
Wow.
they had sex.
Wow,
Wow.
that's the flip of Elise.
It's a flip. I
Yeah.
know. We're
That's
flipped.
a flip.
We're flipped.
Flip of
Wait.
Elise. So your dad's Cuban.
That's the flip of a list.
That's the sound of the police. Okay.
Okay, we're having fun.
So
we're having
okay,
fun on the
so
podcast.
you have an Italian dad and
Cuban
a Cuban mom.
And
You
I
have a
look legit just like my dad.
Wow.
I look just like my dad as well,
When
You
we
look-
stand next to each other, it's legit like
Well, are you the firstborn?
I'm second. I'm the middle.
Because
Wow.
they say that the firstborn, like, there's like some kind of thing where it's like biologically that the firstborn
Firstborns
always
often
looks
look like the
dad
dad
just
coming
for,
out.
Like he doesn't
No.
know that it's a. Like
My
a
drama teacher
Mamma
told
Mia.
us that, and that's science as far as
Like
something that
simple
my
science.
drama teacher tells me about biology, which is that firstborns tend to look like the dad because in cave times the woman would need to prove that it was his baby.
Huh.
My drama teacher said that, and I think that that's a good source.
Yeah.
Did he lie to us often to kind of play psychological games with us? Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't think not about that, not about science.
It's
Well, I
been
mean, yeah.
discredited, but I've seen anecdotally. I will say that a lot
I've
of
seen
babies be
babies
looking
that
like.
look-
But are your parents?
I will say a lot of babies do be looking like their parents.
Well, and that's on the Punnett Square, bitch. Speaking of Punnett Square, Did your parents meet in New Jersey like Elise's, or are they a Cuban thing? I mean, a Miami thing?
Yeah. Where did they
meet?
pass through to come together?
Actually, genuinely, holy fuck, I'm not 100% sure.
You don't know where your parents met?
I know that my mom, when she came from Cuba, was growing up in Newark. And
so Jersey.
But my dad's from Utica, but I think they met in college at Nova Southeastern.
Oh, so South Florida.
There we go.
Yeah.
So wow. So that's you were born and bred by the what is it? Bread in the darkness.
Bread.
But we're from the same types of Cubans, which are the ones that said, we're going to Jersey.
Yeah.
We'll be cold, actually.
Most of them.
And I've only ever been for the Prudential Center to see Daddy Junkie.
Oh, really?
And to fly a couple times. I dragged my girlfriend to when he was doing not El Último Tour del Mundo. That was Bad Bunny. What was his called? La Última Tour, whatever the
whatever,
final tour.
Yeah, that's what he says.
And I spent fucking $500 to sit up in the damn nosebleeds because I was like, we
Prudential
gotta go see
Center?
Daddy Junkie.
That's pretty.
gotta go see
And I
Daddy
will say
Junkie.
when he played Gasolina at the end, it actually did make the entire concert worth it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
She
we
didn't
need
know a
to
single
speak
word.
to your heritage. It's like Moana. It's like
it's
we
like
need
Moana
to
in that way.
be back in the land of our people, and
Mhm.
that's how I feel when I'm in Washington Heights and I'm smoking hookah, listening to bachata. I'm like, this is where I was supposed to be.
Mhm.
I used to, growing up, between the ages of 18 and 21, I really thought hookah was so fucking cool.
I was
I
just
did
talking about
too.
this. Hookah loomed large in my life. Yeah, from like
Yeah.
early
18 to 21.
college, and now it's really not something I'm looking.
I don't think
towards.
I've been caught dead in the past 10 years. Sitting
Oh,
at a
I'm
table.
too
Yeah.
Dominican to say I haven't done hookah in
It makes
10
me
years.
sick now.
Anyway,
that's
It
like,
does have bad PR. Someone once told me just by hanging out, they were like, did you know sitting down and smoking one whole, like, what do you say? A fucking brick of hookah?
Yeah.
Those little brick? They were like,
one whole
that's
hookah,
like
please.
worse than a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, but you're not smoking. I mean, I'm not smoking hookah every day. I'm doing it once or twice a year when it's blasting. But like when in Rome, you gotta do hookah. If everyone's getting hookah,
I also
at a
smoke
table-
cigars, so I shut the fuck up. I smoke them all the
come
time.
on, you don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, it's
What's hookah
time.
made out of?
what's
we,
hookah made
we
out?
put a pin in what hookah's made
Yeah,
out of.
we
We can't
can't
do
get it. You said you had a hard
Put a
out.
pin in
Can't do
hookah.
what-
Now
What's
we
hookah
can't
made
talk
of?
about fucking hookah.
Put
All
a
right.
pin in the hookah.
Put a pin in the hookah.
We'll do a Patreon episode about what hookah is.
I will come
We'll
back
bring
here
Joey back.
simply to learn, and then I'll leave.
Yeah, Joey won't be on mic. He's just
You'll teach us. You'll teach me, and then I'll go, thank you. I won't
you.
speak the whole 30 minutes.
I would we should challenge and see if we can do not today. We want you
Yeah.
to chime in today.
Yes.
But another
But to see
time,
how long I can go not
go
talking.
without
not
saying
talking.
anything.
Well,
Because
we-
that's how I feel like
Yeah.
when a podcast does an intro thing for a long time and I'm waiting to get in. I'm in like the Zoom room and I'm like, and they're like, not yet.
Yeah.
And then they take like an hour.
I couldn't even hold back. You
No,
guys were
you couldn't.
doing
You
your
had to do it,
scripted
but
intro, and I fucking...
Yeah, 2 minutes. Well, guys,
all right.
I
We have
love
much
this
to
photo.
discuss.
thank you.
I just love this pic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, we're going to start the show with the software update. That is our segment of the show where we update you on things that we talked about on previous episodes. And last week, we talked about influencer James Charles, who told a fired Spirit Airlines employee who reached out to him for help. She was one of the 17,000 that lost her job in the collapse of Spirit Airlines. Moment of silence. Thank you. As Cubans, Americans,
Yeah.
Italians, New Jerseyans, Floridians, that's a big loss.
All
Yeah.
of our communities were harmed.
All of our
Yeah.
communities were harmed
All
by
of
that.
Every
Okay.
family trip I learned was Spirit. I haven't been on one in a long time, but my mom was like,
All my family
Yeah.
trips
When
were
all
on
of us
Spirit.
flew
I have
together.
points on Spirit.
I-
That now,
they're just gone.
now they're gone.
Well, that's what I said. I said, like white families in Ohio, they had like an RV or they would do long road trips. Our family would haul up in and load up into the Spirit Airlines
Yeah.
thing. And that's how we would go and like pack rice. But
Is it Southwest now? Is that the one? The cheap one? Or
Frontier,
they raised
I
their
guess.
prices? Oh,
everybody's raised their prices. We can thank Trump for that.
Frontier
Anyway,
scares
speaking
me.
of Cuban American, I'm kidding. No, okay. James Charles, people are speculating that since he told the flight attendant who lost her job last week to stop crying and get a real job, and then had 2 deleted apologies.
That's
and
what he
got
said?
canceled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He had a really thing where it's like, you don't even follow me.
Yeah,
It was really bad.
It was bad.
Are you
It
for
was
real?
bad.
He said
Yeah.
you don't even follow me.
He was our Grasshole last week because he was like
We told him we had to log off.
Yeah, you gotta log off. But yeah, he was upset she didn't follow him, but she asked him to donate to the GoFundMe.
That is crazy. Also, so
update.
easy for her to just fake press the follow button when you send that message and then.
I mean,
unfollow.
she
She doesn't have to, but you're giving him ammo. You're giving him ammo.
So people have speculated that James Charles has got the world record for most unfollowed person on TikTok ever.
Whoa.
Because he went from 44 million followers to 40 million followers.
The way in which that's still an insane number.
I know that it's like
I
absolutely.
know.
It's kind of like when Jeff Bezos. Like the hypothetical scenario in which Jeff Bezos is taxed, and it's like it doesn't matter to you, dude.
Yeah.
Your money is your money literally exists in like the air at this point. Like it's all hypothetical to you.
Well, that's like what the update on that is, and apparently Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who
would.
Hear me out.
What? That's important. That's important to know. Would sent the employee $500.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So
Gypsy Rose got involved.
Making money?
Probably.
Yeah.
She has a Lifetime show. She's probably on Cameo.
I think she sold her life rights. Probably.
She sold her life rights to Hulu.
If she's not on Cameo,
she's probably on Cameo.
She definitely does Cameo.
She knows what she's doing online. She knows what she's doing. She has it. I'm sorry. She has the pizzazz. I saw it from that documentary. Gypsy Rose, she's got the riz.
She got the riz for sure.
I mean, she was viral before she killed her. I mean, she got the other guy to kill her mom.
Here's what I'll say is like the amount she's been able to pull while in active captivity, either by her mom or in jail, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's something. There's something going on there. She has a magnetic energy.
And some people, what is your excuse? You know, this bitch.
I know.
I'm tired.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm tired.
She's in captivity. This woman's shaving her head and pulling her teeth out, and she's got her boyfriend pretending to be Harley Quinn and shit with her.
Exactly.
Killing her mom for her. She's got something.
She's got something.
She's got it.
Well, guys, speaking of people in captivity,
okay,
we have an update with.
We solved the war.
We have an update.
We figured it out.
We solved every war.
Go Touch Grass open her moves right now.
Yeah.
Okay, no. I'm just gonna read the headline. Influencers Clavicular and quote TheCubanTarzan plead no contest and avoid jail in Everglades alligator shooting case.
What are you fucking talking about?
So I need you guys. This is Clavicular.
That's TheCubanTarzan.
That's TheCubanTarzan. Pause.
Yeah.
I really do need, as two members, maybe one member combined of the Cuban American community. What do you condemn? The actions of TheCubanTarzan.
I condemn his actions.
I condemn the actions of TheCubanTarzan, and I do want to say, Joey, I know you've been trying to get TheCubanTarzan going for yourself.
I
for
have
a
been
long
trying
time,
to.
And
I can't believe he got there before.
Yeah,
I
I think that he's trademarked that. I will say he looks a lot like my cousin.
Also, for a Cuban in Miami, I'm actually kind of surprised at how his suit is fitting. It actually fits him.
Okay, because
it's not incredibly tight as hell.
Yeah.
He can move. It's a little too baggy. You see all those extra
it's a nice
folds
suit.
in the middle. But there shouldn't be all that extra fabric there in the middle. So he's still making us look bad.
TheCubanTarzan is handsome, though.
His knot for his tie is way too big up top.
Wow, I would have never noticed that.
His haircut looks like absolute shit.
Wow. That's just a wide That's what you call a siete. That's a really popular it's like that wide mohawk.
Yeah.
They call it a siete because it's a 7 on the side of your head.
Right? I see that.
So that's really popular.
But he shouldn't be doing it because it's straight up making him look like. Remember that game where you'd put a magnet on a dude's face and you drag all the little black magnetic beads around?
Yes, I know exactly.
He looks like they put all of them on the top of his head.
Well, it's so.
Also,
funny.
his collar's too big. It doesn't go under. It's supposed to go under your. You see, Clavicular knows how to wear a suit. I hate to
don't
say that.
Okay, let's move on.
Look at his lapel and then look at where the collar.
I do want to say this. One thing on the suits, which is like their outfits are in conversation.
Yeah,
I think
they are
they
in conversation.
I think they're matching a little bit.
They are in conversation. They're like complimenting each other.
Because his tie matches Clav's like jacket, and then Clav's undershirt matches his jacket.
You know they each put their blazer on and then kissed.
Okay, so
I can't believe he looks like that after everything he does to his face.
Okay,
to be that mid still.
Pause, guys.
Sorry.
Clavicular, whose real name is Brendan Peters.
Braden. It's important that it's Braden.
It's important that it's Braden because that sucks more.
Yeah. And fellow social media personality Andrew Morales.
Oh, shit.
Andrew Morales.
I said he looks like my cousin.
He could be your cousin.
He looks like my cousin.
That's Andrew.
Andrew? Oh my God. No.
The Cuban Tarzan pleaded no contest in Friday in connection to the apparent shooting of an alligator. The alligator was dead already.
Okay.
But they still shot the alligator on camera.
Yeah.
According to court records.
Come on, man.
Peters and Morales appeared in court on Friday where they were sentenced to 6 months of probation. As part of their plea agreements, both men were ordered to complete 20 hours of community service that cannot be streamed or monetized, take a firearm safety course, and complete a Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission wildlife safety course.
Absolutely.
Now, you want to know the shocking thing about this case?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The judge was hot. This was the judge.
Wow.
This was the judge that gave them. So
classically handsome judge.
Classically-
Square jaw.
classically handsome judge. Now, here's the question.
You're saying classically handsome. He reads to me like he has an ulterior motive with every sentencing.
Yeah, but like if he's hot enough to look evil, then he's hot. And
especially
look,
by clavicular looks max standards.
so here's where you guys come in.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Because this is clavicular.
He fucking is so hard to look at, man.
Looksmax.org on X Twitter says clavicular mogs the judge 100% no question.
That's not
Now,
true.
here's my question.
It's not true.
Do you think who mogs who?
I think
Who
the
mogged who?
judge mogged him.
What is mog real quick?
It means that you look better. You
Okay.
look better than the other guy. And actually, the judge 100% just naturally looks like. I know that this guy just puts on a moisturizer in the morning and then shellacks his hair back, and that's it. He gets a haircut at least once every 2 weeks. He just keeps like a nice chill cut. This guy cares so much, and his right cheek is bigger than his left. It sticks out more. He can't grow a beard. Look at how that hair is literally. Look at how it's growing on his chin.
Yeah.
Uneven. It goes that there's so much about his face that is so stupid and fucked up that I only feel comfortable saying based on it being his entire brand. I would
Exactly.
Never,
We would never
shame
say that
someone's
to
looks
anyone
outside
else.
of this context.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the guy who tells young boys to hit themselves in the face with a hammer to
He
get a
injected-
squarer jaw. So we're going to talk about his jaw, and I'm going to say that the judge has a squarer jaw than him.
Yeah.
His jaw actually kind of looks uneven, and I wonder
His
if
jaw
it's
looks
'cause he's
uneven as
hitting
shit.
it with a hammer.
It's because he's hitting it with a hammer. He's injecting 17-year-olds on the internet with GLP-1s on the jaw and
or
peptides and shit.
peptides. And
Wait, does he bring them on stream and do that?
Yeah, he
Yes.
injected a 17-year-old
That's
girl
a
with
different
peptides.
case.
That's a different
That's
case.
a
That
whole
has nothing
different
to do with him
criminal
shooting
case.
a dead alligator.
That's a different case than him beating up his baby mama beating up another girl on stream. That's a different case.
That's a different case.
That's a different
He has
case.
a baby mama?
That's what these Republican streamers
I
call
think it's
girls.
an ex, but
I think
but
that's
they
what
call
they call
her
the
baby mama.
primary partner
Yeah.
in that community. Anyway,
Okay,
Okay.
I'll ride with that.
okay.
Okay,
so
I'm with him on that.
Clav mugs the judge. We don't agree, and neither
don't
does
agree.
the internet. Earth Goat Gemini
The
says
judge was born like this.
no, he does not, bro. The judge was born like this. Clav had to smash his face with a hammer. Then we have Ara Moon, which at Debbie Debs 112 says, from a woman's viewpoint, I picked the judge hands down. There's no contest here. Masculine over pretty boy anytime.
Oof.
And then at Justin _ the dominance
Oh no, not the Dominance
The
Academy.
Dominance Academy.
says, pretty sure power to make you do community service or jail time is a bigger mog.
Okay, well,
And I'm like,
broken
well,
clock, I guess. The Dominance
fuck.
Academy.
The Dominance
Something to say.
Academy.
Still took a photo of him real quick because I will pay him for his services.
Yeah.
I gotta learn how to be dominant.
Next time you see Joey, he's at the Dominance
Yeah,
Academy.
the Dominance Academy.
Sorry, I can't make it to that 30-minute checkup on wait, what was it?
on hookah? No,
On hookah.
sorry, I'm doing my Dominance
I'm learning how to be
Academy.
dominant.
I'm doing my Dominance Academy course.
I
It's
mean,
my
I
bad.
would pay money to see you go to a Dominance Academy.
Me
Yeah.
talking to my friends. Sit!
Mhm.
Sit!
That's the Dominance Academy.
Well, okay. So that's our software update. Now we're going to the Discourse, which is the main segment of the show where we talk about what everyone's talking about on the internet.
Mhm.
And Joey, this to me is like,
I'm scared.
I want to know your opinions.
I'm scared.
What do you know about nuisance influencing? Nuisance influencing.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know because we've had
talked
to
about it.
discuss.
What do you think Nuisance influencing is?
My context clues are it's people who go viral by doing annoying shit in public.
Exactly.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Joey.
Really?
That's
Yep,
exactly what it is.
Exactly what
So-
it is.
10 points to Chapoy, and 5 to Joey.
Okay.
I don't know who Chapoy is, but he can
I
have
thought it
10
was like a
points.
chamoy
Yeah, I
thing.
thought it was
Anyway,
chamoy.
all right.
10
Okay.
points to Chamoy.
I don't know. It's not Latin American History Month. Okay, so it is when guys do stunts, attention grabbing things for clicks.
7 points to LaCroix. 10 points to Chamoy. 5 points to your boy.
We don't get sponsored by any of them, so cut that
You
shit
will
out.
now. Hey!
Cut the cameras
Give me
dead
that
out.
money.
Okay, so some of the most infamous Nuisance influencers we have highlighted on the show in the past, we've done so because they've received jail time.
Whoa.
You remember Tommy Tough Knuckles?
Yeah, I remember Tommy Tough
You
Knuckles.
remember Tommy Tough Knuckles?
Jesus.
Who would do the food dumping stunts. One food dumping stunt he would do is at a Ralph's Italian Ice in Center Reach, Long Island.
Come on,
He
man.
dumped 50 raw eggs over his head and left it without cleaning up. And then at a Chinese restaurant called Winghua Chinese restaurant,
Come on.
he dumped a bucket of beans over his head,
Mhm.
recorded it, and then left it there.
At the restaurant?
At the restaurant.
Yeah, he's mainly just dumping like gross food over his head and then leaving. So
Yeah.
that's
Wow.
Tommy Tough Knuckles.
He also
Wow.
does the hilarious prank of unlawful surveillance. So
He
what
does
he does,
unlawful surveillance?
so what another stunt that he would do is that he would go to people's houses and say he really has to use the bathroom. He has a really bad emergency, and then film inside their houses. Use an undercover camera to
That's
secretly
one of the last
record.
vestiges of community that we have, to be
and
able to
mock
let someone
them.
not shit on the street. and
Right?
them- bring
To
them
let
in.
somebody into your house and be like, you have to use the bathroom. Like, I, as your neighbor, I'm going to let you use the bathroom. And he's taking advantage of that to do this weird stuff.
No, he actually, I'm going to say, out of everything you told me, I already was bothered by the Chinese restaurant doing the beans, not cleaning up. That sucks. That's someone's business. But you meet a good person who's going to let you do a number 2 in their fucking house.
And he
instead-
films it and posts it on YouTube.
That sucks.
So Kyle Vasquez,
and I
20
hate the way he looks.
he's
Yeah.
a 21. Kyle Vasquez, Latino. We got to figure that out.
I know.
Come
guys.
on, man.
We got to figure that out,
We got to
guys.
figure out so much.
We got to figure out so much.
Latinidad is so
Latinidad
broken.
is so broken right now. Thanks, Trump.
I am going to say one thing. This video on the left, did the backup screamer get patched? These videos of people in the big like convenience stores like Walmart and stuff and screaming, department stores, whatever, screaming in corners, and like whenever one of the workers does find the first screamer and then they go, "Are you screaming?" and then someone screams somewhere else, that shit is really funny to me.
Well,
that shit does
Joey,
make me laugh, and I hate to say that.
You're part of the problem.
Yeah.
But
But that's the only bit that I like, because that's actually kind of harmless. It's just annoying to people who are doing their jobs. And
It's
as
not
someone
making a
who has
mess.
It's not
as someone who
making a
has
mess.
worked multiple hourly wage jobs at places where I get bored because I have ADHD and I'm working for 10 hours for $15 an hour, that kind of is welcome.
Okay.
A
All
little
right.
bit of intrigue at the store.
Well, Tommy Tough Knuckles was arrested in Suffolk County on June 2nd, 2025. He was charged with multiple crimes, including felonies for unlawful surveillance. And then we have Johnny Somali,
Of course.
his real name is Ramsey Khalid
How
Ishmael,
did he land on Johnny Somali?
because I think he's
And he
Somalian.
likes the name Johnny. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
Johnny
mean,
Tsunami. I
yeah.
always thought it was a
That's
play
actually-
on Johnny Tsunami.
I thought it was a play on Johnny
Yeah.
Tsunami, but he called it
Which is
Johnny
a great
Salami.
film.
Great
Which
film.
is a great film.
Great
It's a great
film.
About snowboarding.
Would
Would.
Would.
Absolutely
Would Johnny Tsunami.
An ancient wood.
An ancient
Yes.
would. Yeah, important to say that.
Would.
So, Johnny Somali's 25. He gained notoriety several years ago. So he would do nuisance influencing in different countries. He'd go to different
Scary.
countries and do really crazy stuff.
Oh, this guy got in trouble for something.
Yeah.
Yes. In South Korea and Japan, he would do a lot of shit and stream them on platforms such as YouTube and Twitch. He's now banned from everything. And South Korean authorities indicted Somali in 2024 on public order violations and obstruction of business. There's all these statues about comfort women,
Right.
which are like basically sex slaves that were in World War II.
Yeah.
Japan would like kidnap random Korean women and Filipino women and women from all these different countries.
It's a very sad and dark history.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
man.
so that the soldiers can fuck them so they can continue working. So they did a monument to these women And Johnny Somali was like twerking on them and kissing them and whatever.
Good.
He's
Cool.
now.
That's a good bit.
That's
He said so.
Well,
I'm
guys,
gonna pull the part where Joey's talking about how he thinks the one other bit is funny and put it move it here, and he's like, I think that's that's welcome.
I desperately need this to never be taken out of context, and please understand I was being sarcastic 2 seconds ago. You guys cannot clip this show. You know what?
We
I
will
keep recording unless we agree to. I get to look at every edit.
Okay, all right. You're not gonna open the file. He has. Yeah, you're not gonna read the email.
I will forget. I will simply get an alert when I get tagged.
Yeah, exactly. So Johnny Somali was sentenced to 6 months in prison on hard labor last month. He was sentenced to 6
hard
for this
labor.
Hard labor. He's in a South Korean prison doing hard labor. And I saw him at a sewing machine. There's a picture of him at a sewing machine.
Oh boy.
Shit is going.
Boy.
That is awesome.
But now we have.
That's who's making my rainbow clothes.
Yeah,
it's
but
it's
now.
Johnny Somali.
Well, guys, let's meet the final boss of Nuisance influencers.
Okay.
This man named Chud the Builder.
Oh no.
I hate that I like his mustache, but go ahead.
So Chud the Builder is called his real name.
Actually, no, I don't. He has a very racist mustache. Keep going.
Put a pin in that. Dalton Everly is his real name.
Mm.
And he was born on June 27th, Cancer, 1997 in Clarksville.
Now he has cancer?
No, he's a Cancer. His sign is a Cancer.
Oh, he's a cancer on society.
That too, but also he's
embodying.
I'm bombing right now, by the way. Every single time I interject to try to say something funny, I'm bombing my
No. I'm gonna look at you when it's time for you to, because I want to get through all this stuff, and then you can say what you're gonna say when I say it's okay.
No, I'm gonna look at you.
No. I'll prompt you to chime in, but you don't want to chime in for this because this is serious.
Okay.
And so Dalton Levi, Etherly was born on July 27, 1997. So
he's younger than me.
He's younger than you. Sorry.
He looks so fucking old.
Yeah, but that's
the mustache will do that.
The mustache, and you know,
he also just looks big.
Yeah.
So his origin story is a little muddy, but basically in 2024 or early 2025, he was involved in a road rage incident with a black woman. Her daughter took his picture and said that he called them the N-word. Mm. So she's like, find this guy who called me and my mom the N-word. He fucking sucks. He then, it got local backlash and he lost his job at a construction company.
Okay.
So that, Chud says that incident motivated him to begin creating retaliatory online content. So his internet alias combines the insult Chud, which is slang for lowbrow right-winger.
Okay.
And a play on Etherly's profession as a construction worker and the children's show Bob the Builder.
Right.
So Chud
the Builder. Got it.
So basically, his whole thing is that he walks around Nashville and streams on Pump, which is
the fuck is that now?
I can't learn about another one. The fuck
is Pump now?
So Pump.
My genuine reaction was getting angry and yelling.
So Pump is the riskier version of Kick, which is the
what are you fucking saying, man?
So Twitch is too woke for these creators.
There's girls in hot tubs farting on Twitch.
But they don't want that for brands.
And I only know that because I've been told.
Yeah, no, but that's what they're saying. They're like, Twitch doesn't want the riskier stuff, so then they move. So then there's other platforms that do riskier stuff, and I guess Pump is also crypto involved. So it's just whatever.
I hate.
So
this.
what the fuck? What the fuck is Clavicular on?
He's on Kick.
Clav's on Kick.
I'm
sure he's on Pump.
He might be on Pump, but Kick is also like you can get crypto donations.
Yeah.
So if you're a right-wing Twitch streamer or a right-wing streamer, you might want crypto. Okay. So how this works is these guys stream for hours and hours and makes clips from them. They take the hours of streaming he produces and repackage his most incendiary moments into shorter videos. He's appeared on InfoWars and Proud Boys founder Gavin McGinnis. So what he's kind of does, his kind of thing is that he walks around and calls people the N-word And then if they react, he's like, are you going to chimp out? Are you going to chimp out? And then when the people he's accosting get mad, he encourages them to attack him so he has an excuse to defend himself with mace or a gun. So he goes on these right-wing things, online shows, to make the case that he's defending free speech by trying to reclaim the N-word for white people. His videos have also understandably been heavily commented on by Black YouTubers, some of who raise the specter of violently confronting him. You know, DJ Academics, I mean, put a pin on DJ Academics.
Come on.
We've got a lot of pins in DJ Academics already. He's pinned up.
We have
You're going to do a separate podcast called The Pins.
Yeah, we've done it before. We've done it.
When we reached a certain level of subscribers, we said we're going to
unpin some stuff.
Unpin some stuff. So, yeah, hip-hop podcaster DJ Academic said, somebody might just have to do it, calling for Chud to be assassinated in the same way Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, was.
So this is a sentence that DJ Academic said?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
We're an anti-murder podcast.
Yes.
We do have to say that anytime someone advocates for murder online,
just make that clear.
Yeah.
We're not.
I'd rather someone go to South Korea and do hard labor for.
I don't like
Start
Chud the
sewing.
Builder.
No,
I
we
don't like Chud the Builder, but I don't call for his assassination either.
It's just that this photo on the right tells me more about him than any video could.
Okay, well, we're going to watch a video in a second. So it's the boomerang effect, where the most provocative thing possible to get attention gets a provocative response that also gets attention. That's the fuel of the modern internet. This is what it works, and it's very lucrative. He's raised $65,000 in crowdfunding, and he sells a meme coin called $sign Chud.
Right.
So let's just watch
Chud coin.
Yeah, he has
a Chud coin.
I want to end my life.
So let's watch a minute of like some of his clips.
Trigger warning. Trigger warning. To hear the N-word like 7 times.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
It's on Twitter, so.
It's a great value, Dom Lucas.
Great value.
Keep chipping out. Keep chipping out, nigga.
I got something else. I'll take the gun from you.
Do it. Try it right now. Try it right now.
I'll kill you with your own shit.
Try it right now.
This that guy.
Yeah. Y'all chipping out. Y'all believe in freedom of speech?
What's going on, man?
Freedom of speech. Y'all know me. Hell yeah. White people can say nigger, right?
Whoa.
Come on. I thought y'all believe in freedom of speech.
Oh, no.
Y'all don't believe in freedom of speech?
This how you go viral.
I thought y'all was American.
This how you go viral.
Y'all not American?
I'm definitely American.
They're chimping out. I don't drink.
He walk around, he be like,
the biggest reveal was that he doesn't drink.
Yeah.
For me. To end on, I don't drink, actually. This is just me normal.
Yeah.
Which is worse. Like, I
mean,
mean,
what do we think about these videos? Like, that's pretty much it. He walks around, talks to drunk people, says, "Are you gonna chimp out?"
Says the N-word to them.
The
I mean,
N-word.
he's like a racist guy. He's again, it kind of goes back to something we were talking about in our like Kevin Hart Patreon, where it's like all these people think they're being like edgelords by doing like it's not actually edgy to walk around Nashville as a white guy in a cowboy hat and say the N-word to people. Like that's been going on for a really long time.
It's really lazy.
Yeah.
Lazy. There's as a guy who doesn't.
Yeah, talk to us about the current staff member of Walden Out. What do you have to say about a guy with a mustache?
So many more creative ways to be racist.
Yeah. And that's what you can see every Thursday on MTV. Okay, so, he's been arrested before, Etherly. On May 11th, he was arrested after allegedly refusing to pay for a meal at a Nashville steakhouse. So basically,
how the hell does he refuse to pay for a meal?
So he started being racist to the employees. They kicked him out, and he's like, "Well, I'm not going to pay for the meal." Then police came, and they said that he tried to resist arrest. While in custody, Chud was then interviewed by FBI Counterterrorism Unit and regard with alleged links to the Goyim Defense League. What? He was later released on a $5,000 bond with a hearing scheduled for July 17th.
I'm sorry, the Goyim Defense League?
Yeah, now you've lost me.
So I guess he gets into a lot of legal trouble, and while he's in legal trouble for something else, another charge, basically he probably said anti-Semitic things, and captured it on camera. And again, he has a gun. He walks around with a gun. So he was interviewed by the counterterrorism unit for like right wing.
Yeah, but I'm just like,
activities.
I wonder what the Goyim Defense League is. It sounds like a fit. It
Oh
sounds
wait,
like
no,
a
sorry. He had links to the Goyim Defense League. So.
Yeah, it sounds like a trolley, like
It's
fake,
like,
fake
non-Jews,
Onganor. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
Well, guys.
I think if he changes his approach, he could be even more racist.
Well,
I think you can find a way.
The reason why we're talking about him
Mm-hmm.
is
You have notes?
he shot somebody outside of a courthouse on Wednesday. I mean, I'm like, let's actually
To shoot someone outside of a place where people are sitting.
Yeah, outside of the courthouse.
After being involved in a shooting yesterday in front of a Tennessee courthouse, Chud the Builder is facing up to 80 years in prison and has been charged with several serious crimes. Here's all the latest updates. He was at the courthouse for a debt hearing. The victim is a 31-year-old named Joshua Love Fox. He's a married father and a disabled veteran. Chud the Builder has been charged with attempted murder, employing a firearm during a dangerous felony, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. Love was shot in the shoulder and the stomach and is currently in surgery. A GoFundMe has been posted. You can find it using this information right here. But it's not looking good for Chud the Builder at all. For example, his attempted murder charge is a Class A felony that carries a standard sentence of 15 to 25 years in prison. And employing a firearm during a dangerous felony mandates at least 6 years in prison, which by Tennessee law must run consecutively added on top of the main sentence. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon is 3 to 15 years, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon carries 1 to 6 years. And the altercation reportedly began with Chud the Builder aggressively screaming outside of the courthouse, shouting highly provocative, racially charged statements. I hope this guy gets the maximum 80 years in jail because he deserves it.
So
Yeah.
what happened is he's at court for a debt hearing because he got sued for owing somebody $3,000. I mean, what? She without sin. I'm like, I've been sued. Like, who hasn't? But outside the courthouse, he saw a black guy, was streaming, called the guy something. The guy was like, "What the fuck is your problem?" The guy punched him in the face. He pulls out his gun, shoots the guy, and ends up shooting himself.
Absolutely.
So when you saw him get taken away, the affidavit says that he and the other man engaged in a verbal altercation. During the altercation, Chud turned his body in a bladed stance and reached for his firearm located in his right jacket pocket. Therefore, a physical altercation ensued. He fired, striking the other man multiple times. The man was taken by hospital. And then while he was shooting, he shot himself in the arm. Witness accounts of the shooting also indicate that he shot himself in the arm. And a lot of people are like, we all knew this was going to happen. Popular streamer Osmond Gold said after the shooting that he describes the event as a huge, huge aura loss.
I agree. It is a huge aura loss. Huge loss of aura. I mean, I do think in terms of like the idea of this, we all knew this was going to happen. Like when someone is engaging in very seriously antisocial behavior, which walking up to random people, acting nice, and then calling them the N-word and antagonizing them is antisocial behavior. Yeah. You don't know how far they'll go with continued antisocial behavior. Exactly. It's like, it's kind of the reason why you don't get into it with the person who's yelling and acting nuts on the train, because you're like, well, this person clearly they're not living by the same social rules as me. They're engaging in antisocial behavior, and I don't know how far they'll take it. Yeah. So if I actually go up to this guy and I'm like, hey, can you turn actually, it's like rude for you to be playing stuff out loud on your phone. It's like that guy might freak the fuck out and shoot me with a gun.
Because the rest of the world is already tearing them down, and now we can't listen to music.
Yeah.
And then
I told someone in a movie theater the other day he had taken his phone out 4 times. At one point, he even 945 35 millimeter like 1970 movie I went to go see.
Oh,
very artsy fartsy.
No, he's a film bro.
Film bro.
He's a film. What movie?
The movie's called The Long Goodbye.
Wow.
And he's
35 millimeter.
These 2
you
young
dirty
guys are
boy.
whispering to his friend. He even pulls he's texting people who aren't in the movie. We're now 30 minutes into the movie. At one point, he even pulls out his phone full brightness. He just pulls up the Wikipedia page for Friends, the TV. And he shows it to his friend. And he's
This is
just
what we are.
Showing him
This is
friends.
what we are.
This is what we're doing right now, friendship.
This is us.
And then he puts his phone away. I go, okay, that's like last straw for me. If he's going to be doing this the whole movie, I got to tell him next time. You can't 5 minutes after someone had their phone out. By the way, don't bring your phone out again. You have to wait till they.
Yeah.
So he brings it out again, and I go, hey, put your phone away, man. And then I sat back down. And he, 20 seconds later, after looking at his friend and being like, can you fucking believe this guy? Leans over his friend to tell me, he goes, a please next time.
A please for what, bitch?
Wow.
A please for what? No.
I literally said, after we went back and forth a little bit. Now I'm talking during the movie.
Yeah.
We went back and forth a little bit, but then I said, you guys did the bad thing.
Yeah.
Is a phrase I said in my real adult life.
No, period.
No,
What do
but
you mean I need a please for?
I
I
could
shouldn't
not
even
believe.
have to be telling you anything.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
he couldn't even meet me there at all.
No.
Especially at a specialty fancy movie.
You know those
You
tickets
know
were
what I-
$25.
Yeah, and everyone
Well, I'm
there.
a member. They're 11.
Oh, God. Not a
Metrograph.
Metrograph member. Oh, my God. My Tinder profile
Yeah.
is no.
No.
I could not get over the fact that he literally asked for a please, and I had to be like, but they make announcements before the movie.
You gotta be
No.
careful with Gen Z. Some of them, and this guy too. I'm like, this guy fucking probably went to prom on Microsoft Teams.
Yeah.
Mad antisocial. Thinks that everything is a fucking game. But yeah, it's so some things here, right? So Chud the Builder, his bond. First of all, he did a Give Send Go. What is Give Send Go?
The fuck is that?
That's the right wing GoFundMe.
So it's the pump of GoFundMe.
It's the pump of GoFundMe.
What the why is it called Give Send Go?
Because that's just what, Chud the Builder's Give Send Go.
This sucks for your algorithm, by the way. The fact that you keep...
Oh, me and
Yeah.
Millie's algorithms are destroyed,
Mine
irreparably
algorithms are-
damaged by this podcast.
$250,000 that he was raised helped Chud and his family.
Oh, you could pray.
Yeah, so my name is Chud Dalton Etherly. I'm reaching out with a heavy heart, fighting to protect my family and business. So then he tells everyone that he was fired from his previous contracting job after BLM activists targeted me over words I shared online. Jokes and opinions.
What was the word? What word did you share?
Jokes and opinions they twisted to end my career with no other way to support my family and my precious 2-year-old son. This guy's someone's dad. I poured everything into this small business, his small business of having a pump account and yelling at Black people. I poured everything into this small business, working tirelessly to provide for my family. But now that dream is under attack, not for the quality of my work, but for what I say online. I've shared mild jokes, unfiltered thoughts, and yes, sometimes I've used the N-word in what I thought was edgy, harmless humor.
Right.
I know it's controversial, but it's my right to speak freely.
Right, but it's also people's right to not like that and not want to work with you and not want to give money to your business. That's speech as well.
These people really always forget that freedom of speech does not protect you from the consequences of what you say.
Yeah, so this is what...
Crazy.
So basically, what ends up happening, he gets $250,000, right?
Wait, before you move on, I just need to point out the last couple of donations.
The donations
I'm
are
obsessed
crazy.
with anonymous
$25 from Jake. It's okay to be white.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chudwick von Bildenstein, $10, free Chud. But this one I like.
Yeah.
I've lost $5 from anonymous giver. I've lost my job and have no income at 64 years old. But England is behind you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If things look up, I'll give more. It's clearly two-tier justice compared to killers whose bail is a fraction of this.
England is behind you, Chud.
Yeah, so,
England
England is behind you.
I wish I had England behind.
Yeah. If any of our listeners in England want to let us know if England is truly
Yes,
standing.
England
No,
actually
England is-
fully in motion for
For
Chudwick or what?
So here's what's going on. The judge, because again, he shot it at a courthouse. The bullets were ricocheting off the walls. It's a big fucking crime. That's why Clav and his friends got in trouble, because they shot a firearm in a public place. Nobody else was there, but a lot of people were there, and he actually shot somebody. So he's facing 80 years in prison.
Yeah.
But his bail...
I don't want him gone forever.
His bail is $1.5 million.
That's awesome.
Which, to get a bond, you need 10% of that. So he needs $125,000, which he does have with the king.
So he could maybe
but the judge banned him using Give, Send, Go. Any money that he raised from Give, Send, Go...
The judge mogged him.
The judge mogged him.
He got mogged. He got Give, Send, Go mogged by the
Pull
judge.
up a photo of the judge. I bet he's fully mogging.
So here's him getting sentenced.
I'm going to set initial bond at $1.25 million, based upon the fact of how many people were in the courtyard, were here at the courthouse, and the seriousness of all these felonies, and his bond status. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So just a few things, right? He deleted the evidence before police were able to take his phone. So if that's true, he can also get a evidence tampering charge. He's also deleted the live stream, but
he's so stupid.
Pump will be subpoenaed for the content. And then apparently there's rumors that his lawyer wants nothing to do with him. So I guess just to wrap this up, now we have this big case. Do you think nuisance influencing should be banned? That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, any of these guys who are clipping up, like, because that's where somebody is going to die. This guy, thank God that this disabled black veteran who was there, didn't die, but he had to get sent to a fucking hospital with a helicopter. And it's all for clicks and content. So I guess I'm like, this is the natural progression of, like, we started with Jake Paul and now we're ending here. What do you make of like the future of young boys in this country?
I think what sucks is that beforehand, when you thought you could, quote unquote, make it out the mud by being like a rapper or a comedian or an actor, like there's a lot of luck, but also at least like a talent associated with it.
Yeah.
And now, as society keeps descending into like, we are going to. Well, I mean, they always have with like reality shows and like people just being like, talking heads who promote like bad shit. But these are guys who legit are making millions. They make millions of dollars.
Well, not Chud. Chud is not making anything. Chud might be going to jail for 80 years.
Was Chud not making any money before?
Well, he made $65,000. Like, he wasn't making millions. He was making enough money.
I'm sure he has a nice chunk of change from the people who like to watch him. I mean, it's tough because it's like, when we say ban nuisance influencing, I don't know how you necessarily do that without banning stuff. Like, I don't know. And like other people getting caught up in that. Yeah. But it does seem like a lot of the stuff they're doing is illegal general. Like, it is banned. Like, you can't you can't unload a gun in front of a courthouse. It's actually very illegal. And like, I do think that, there are laws against being a nuisance. So I do feel like it's like...
But I guess I'm like, if the platform, just the way that the platform like completely censors pro-anorexia content, and eating disorder content, because it like influences
I think you're right.
Like, I think that this guy wouldn't exist if Jake Paul wasn't a millionaire.
You're so right, because I was thinking about it in terms of like a legal ban, but it's like, no, the platforms could be like, you can't make money off a video that's about like, causing a nuisance. I mean, it's...
Yeah, there should be like morality and like ethics clauses in there, like when they sign up for the platform. When you read the terms and conditions, there should be like clauses in there.
Well, there is for Twitch and there is for Kick,
but not Pump.
For Pump.
And that's
and the thing is, they clip those, censor out the N-word, and put them on TikTok and YouTube and...
But the issue is every single time you're playing whack-a-mole. Every time a new platform bans it or takes it away, the selling point of the next one is you could say the N-word over here.
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome.
It does like silo them at least. Like it puts them away from like the mainstream content, but it is, you're right in terms of like it is a whack-a-mole in that like they will all find a new weird website to do their bullshit on.
Yeah.
But I do think that it would behoove like TikTok and all of them to be like, no, you can't monetize videos where like you're just going into a store and making a huge mess and like causing problems for people.
Yeah, like if there's someone able to like scan, because people scan, I think AI does it a lot more now, but like there's people who get hired they scan stuff to be like, hey, are they doing Epstein stuff to kids on this stream? Are they doing this? Are they doing that?
Yeah.
there should be someone whose job is like, oh, this person's actually just doing
Nuisance.
bad,
Right.
annoying shit.
Try to post a nipple.
Yeah.
They'll find it.
They'll
so
find
I feel like they could clamp down on the
Nipplify.
worst parts of this. They
Yeah.
could nipplify this.
Yeah.
They could cage the nipple. in
Cage
this
the nipple.
sense.
Gotta put the nipples back in the cage.
Starting something isn't just hard, it's terrifying. So much work goes into this thing that you're not entirely sure will work out, and it can be hard to make that leap of faith. Trust me, I know. When I started this podcast, I wasn't even sure what I was doing. What if no one listens? What if I make a fool of myself always? What if no one buys my merch? Now I know that I was right in believing in myself and launching Go Touch Grass. Despite all these fears and hesitations, it also helps to have a partner like Elise and also like Shopify on your side to help.
Shopify is the e-commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Go Touch Grass to brands just getting started like Go Touch Grass. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand style. Accelerate your efficiency whether you're uploading new products or trying to improve existing ones. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography.
It's time to turn those what ifs into with Shopify today. Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/GoTouchGrass. Go to shopify.com/GoTouchGrass. That's shopify.com/GoTouchGrass.
All right. Speaking of putting the nipples back in the cage, that's actually not related to this, but we are on to our final segment. We are on to our final segment. This is Grasshole of the Week. Joey, this is our segment where we nominate the people, places, things, entities that need to log off the most. Today we have a repeat offender.
No way.
Today we have someone who's been Grasshole before, and they are going to be Grasshole again. Today we have an update on Anthony Festa and his drama with Solidcore. We'll get
Do you
into
know
this.
any of this?
No, and I cannot wait because as soon as someone has drama with a literal entity, I think that's awesome.
So we covered this in our episode with Liz Lenz. I'm going to do the briefest recap of what we talked about there. Millie, if you remember any details, because this was a you research thing.
Oh my God, yes.
Happily hop in. I re-listened to us talking about it anyway.
I've never been to Solidcore.
It's like a Pilates. It's kind of like Soul Cycle-y Pilates.
Yeah, it's like,
Nice.
it's a Pilates studio. It lives in the world of like Barry's boot camp, like an expensive, fancy
Nice.
workout. So back in December, this guy, Anthony Festa, got into a beef with Solidcore because he posted a TikTok. He went to a 6 a.m. class and the teacher didn't show up. So then he posted a TikTok being like, the teacher wasn't here, but I'm going to do the class anyway. So then that TikTok goes viral. And it's over Thanksgiving weekend, and Solidcore is trying to get him to take the video down. And he says that they contacted like his mutual friends and that they're harassing him and they want him to take the video down. So things the way the story unfolded is kind of you're initially on his side of the Solidcore drama, but then basically he makes so many videos about it and he's being so intense about the Solidcore drama that eventually people, including us, move from being on his side to being like, you're actually doing too much.
Yeah, you're actually being a
dick. Actually, you aren't supposed to film in the Solidcore classes. It is also revealed that he's been using meta glasses to record people in the Solidcore classes.
Well, he says he's recording himself.
Yeah, in the mirror, but
this guy's intense. I think it's important to say the class that the teacher missed was the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So a 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. class the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yes.
Nobody loves this guy.
He's really struggling.
You're supposed to be with loved
ones. I know. And so but then it's funny.
And go to church.
It's funny because in it, he's like, it's Thanksgiving. I don't have time to do this. And it's like, but you had time to be at the Sunday 6 a.m. class.
You also edited and posted.
So anyway, we came down on the side of like, ultimately, Anthony Festa needs to go touch grass. He needs to log off.
Yeah, unfortunate. I don't like that name.
Well, he also had MAGA allegations.
He did have MAGA allegations.
MAGA allegations.
But I was like, I can't even get into that part of it. Unsubstantiated MAGA allegations, Meta glasses allegations confirmed. He talks about using the Meta glasses.
God.
Yeah.
He did not listen to us.
No.
He did not log off. Since December, when we first talked about him, he has built basically like a Solidcore based identity online.
So awesome to do that and not be sponsored.
Well,
Absolutely not. He's not wanted at Solidcore. We'll get into it. He definitely does all of it with like a little wink. Like he thinks he's being cheeky, but it feels like nuisance influencing in a way because he's just constantly trolling Solidcore and showing up and going there and still using the Meta glasses and always referencing that like the Solidcore hates him and they're mad at him. Since the start of 2026, I went through his page. He's posted a video about Solidcore 20 plus times.
Come on.
He also has issues with Equinox. That's separate. We can't even.
Dude.
Joey has a heart out. We can't get into him in
put a
Equinox.
pin in that.
Put
Well,
a pin in. He's at Equinox.
because of like he's gay and there's like steam room drama.
He
At the
posted.
Equinox.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
stuff
there
about
Equinox.
Equinox. We can't get into Equinox. He has continued to wear the Meta glasses
I can't.
at
There's
Solidcore.
so much. I can't believe, can I just say, can't believe people hook up in steam rooms the way in which I'd pass out. Keep going.
Yeah, it's not for me, but you know what? It's not my culture.
It's not your
not my
culture.
culture.
It's
not
a
your
cultural
culture.
thing.
It's a
It's a
cultural
cultural
thing, and
thing.
it's not my culture.
Someone
Back-
solicits me in the sauna. Sorry, it's not my culture.
Not my culture.
Back in March, he posted a video that kind of got a little bit of traction, more Solidcore traction, because basically he said that there was a woman on a Solidcore machine next to him who told him that he smelled bad and was coughing and covering her mouth. And like he said she was being over the top. And he was like, she's trying to humiliate me at Solidcore. And then apparently they got in like a screaming match about him being stinky at the Solidcore. And he's like, this is a gym. And she's like, you smell, you need to apologize to me. And apparently it became a big fight. And she gets removed from the Solidcore, but he also was yelling. So there's drama at the Solidcore. This brings us to last week, May 8th, when he reveals that he has been nationally banned from Solidcore.
Yeah.
So we're going to watch some of this video here.
This is him like speaking. He's announcing it.
Yes, this is the announcement. That
I don't mean this with any extra he looks exactly how I thought he was going to look.
Yeah.
So shredded.
He's at Solidcore a lot. He's at Solidcore and Equinox and actually a bunch of different other fitness classes. Like he's trying to do a fitness influencer thing, but it's like a fitness nuisance influencer because he's harassing all of these.
Everything is rage bait. Everything is rage bait.
All right, so we're just gonna watch the beginning of this.
I am nationally banned from Solidcore. This is going to be hard for me to do, but I don't want to hide anything from you guys. Things all came to a fiery climax 2 weeks ago. I am going to share everything with you guys. I have all the emails from corporate, my crash out Meta footage from the fateful morning that led to my ban. Corporate doesn't know I have this, you guys. It doesn't make me look good. I'm not proud of it, okay? And the phone call from corporate telling me that I am banned. You know me, guys. I said if I'm going out with a bang. Meta's on. Before I start this video, I just want to say I was a member of Solidcore for 7 years and have done over 1,070 classes. There was never a complaint about me at all, and many of my best friends are from Solidcore. This has been the biggest witch hunt our country has ever seen. And not just from Solidcore's perspective, the way people tried to smear my name and destroy my reputation, and the way that some of these guys switched up on me and treated me at the gym after I told my Schmerich story. It's okay though, I'm on my revenge tour, and I was taking notes. Mouth still says what it wants to. Solidcore, the final saga. This all picks up basically right after that woman told me that I smelled.
I wanted to end on this. Basically picks up after that woman told me that I smelled. Okay, so he posts this. As you can see, it's like a much longer video, but he shows up with what he calls receipts. He's like, Solidcore doesn't know I have this. And I'm like, well, they sent you these emails. Basically, here's the first email that is sent from Solidcore. It says, hi, Anthony. I hope you're doing well. Concerns have been brought to our attention about your conduct in our Darien studio over the past several months.
Darien, Connecticut.
Yes, this is all Connecticut stuff.
Is it a fancy, expensive place?
I'm sure.
Darien?
Sure, yeah.
I'm
It strikes
sure.
me as a money place.
Anything with a solid core is off rip, like anywhere with the soul cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to first acknowledge the most recent incident. We understand that another individual's comments about your hygiene were inappropriate and made you feel uncomfortable. We want to be clear that we do not support or tolerate behavior that could be perceived as bullying, and we are addressing that matter separately. At the same time, your response to the situation escalated the interaction and contributed to a disruptive environment. More broadly, there have been multiple instances in recent months where your behavior has been perceived as distracting and has made both our team members and other clients feel unsafe. As a community, we're committed to maintaining a safe, respectful, and welcoming environment for everyone. This requires all members engage with one another in a way that is constructive and considerate, even in challenging and frustrating moments. Please consider this message a final warning regarding your disruptive behavior. And then it's like, we value you as a member, etc. So reactions to this email first.
I mean, it sounds like somebody knows the situation, and also he is annoying.
Yeah.
I
hated him.
But like the solid core stuff, even from December, it was crazy. He didn't get banned.
Yeah.
So if you're coming up smelling like shit out of like whatever,
You're rolling up stinky metas on, yelling at people.
You are allowed to have the body that you have, but if you radiate odor, there are so many products that our society makes to help make life easier for those around you.
Also,
and you can't pull up stinky.
You can't pull up stinky. Also, too, solid core is a very female heavy user base.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the boutique studios are, and like as someone who enjoys classes, like some of these guys come in and they'll wear like they'll no shirt, like they'll wear just tiny shorts and like
stinky.
and then they're stinky and they're sweating everywhere, and which is their right. It's a gym, but I'm also like, you are taking up space in like a woman. Like it is something interesting that I grapple with of like, this is a predominantly women's space, and as a man you are taking up so much space.
There's also a difference, like I do hot yoga at a studio, so it does get like sweaty and stinky in there, but it is everyone's sweating smell. There's a difference between sweating and like BO smell.
Yeah, BO is where I draw the line.
And BO is where I draw the line as well. And it seems like he freaked out at her in return, etc. So this is about him being stinky. Then a few weeks later, he gets another email that looks like this. Hi, Anthony. I hope you're having a great Friday. It was brought to our attention that during Monday's 5:15 a.m. class this week, so it's also like he's causing chaos at 5 o'clock in the morning, which is so fucked up.
So annoying.
You were completing a non-solid core exercise on the machine during class.
So what happens sometimes too that a lot of guys do in these classes is that they'll be like, I know better than the teacher. I'm going to do my own thing. And like that happens on yoga a lot, where a guy will everyone will be doing one thing and the guy has to stand in the front and do a handstand the whole time. And everyone's doing some other shit. And then it is a distracting because you're trying to look at the teacher and you're trying to follow the teacher. But then you have this guy who's showing off, no shirt, smelling like booty. Not even doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. So why the fuck are you here?
Yeah, my sister's talked about that a lot because she's a yoga instructor.
In Austin.
In Austin, too, which is probably nexus of a lot of this behavior. But yeah, guys who just show up, they just do headstands the entire time. She also did tell me about that there was one time a couple that was going to all these different yoga classes around Austin, and they would just make out the entire class and then go to a different yoga class. That's different.
It's really funny.
That's nuisance influencing for good.
That's awesome.
Okay. So this
That's
email,
unless you're those two people,
unless you're doing that, which is
I
funny.
don't know, because I went to a yoga studio where the couple would take the class together, always show up, and then shower together in the fucking shower of the yoga studio.
How do they get away with that?
They're just skinny and white. Let me tell you, it's easy mode for skinny and white people.
Yeah, if Millie and I try to kiss during yoga class,
and try to shower together.
Problem.
Let a Dominican bitch try to shower with her man at the yoga class.
See what happens.
Let's see what happens.
See what fucking
Joey,
happens.
let's try to shower together at Y7. I bet you we'll get banned for life.
Good.
So this email,
Joey. I was just a joke.
It was a joke.
This email says you were doing non-solid core exercises on a machine during class despite our coach's attempts to redirect you during class programming. I'd like to learn more about what happened in the moment from your perspective. As mentioned previously, your safety is a top priority, as ours while taking class. Please let me know if you have any details to share about this. So basically, I think this is actually nice that they're opening it up for him to say this, but basically he goes on in the video to be like, He tells them he doesn't know what they could possibly be talking about and blah, blah, blah. And then he realizes that the class they're talking about was taught by Jaden, who was the teacher that was missing in the original viral incident, who didn't show up to the Sunday thing. So he's like, Jaden has it out for me. Jaden complained to corporate about me.
Of course Jaden's going to complain to corporate. You fucking what made her go viral?
Why are you in Jaden's class? Why are you in Jaden's face at 5 a.m.? Go to another class.
Yeah.
You go to Equinox. Leave Jaden alone. Speaking of leave Jaden alone, this next video that he posts,
Solidcore, the final saga.
The final saga, the Jaden of it all is what this is called.
Going down.
Yeah, people are kind of done with him.
People tried to cancel him the first time.
Okay, I'm actually not going to do this one. Okay, basically what happens next is he posts a video of himself rolling up to Solidcore at 5 a.m. and being like, Jaden, do you have a problem with me, Jaden? And then going in, taking the class, using meta glasses. Then he leaves the class early, goes into the bathroom. He's like crying and he's like, my hamstrings are really tight today, but I don't even feel comfortable asking Jaden for modifications because she's going to complain to me about Solidcore. And I'm like, well, then why did you go to
the
Jaden's class? Leave Jaden alone. Then he posts a video of himself standing outside the Solidcore, lip syncing and pretending to bang on the door to Eminem's Without Me. Like, na, 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 na. Yeah. It's so empty without me, and he's banging on the Solidcore door.
I mean, Eminem is perfect nuisance influencing music.
Absolutely.
Like
It's
when
just
you're
his
being
shit.
annoying,
Yeah.
Eminem.
Especially Without Me. I think it's a great song choice. But yeah, so he posts a video of himself rolling up on Jaden. He posts a video of himself pretending to bang on the Solidcore door. Then he posts this video, which is a clarifying video about the confrontation with Jaden, in which he basically tries to say that he thinks they're being homophobic towards him, that Solidcore is homophobic, essentially. And then that brings us to the final video. And when I open this up, Joey, can you just tell me what looks a little different about him at the start of this
Oh, he's
one?
crying.
He's visibly crying
Also,
a lot.
I do love how it is titled. This is also Solidcore, the final saga, but this is the call. It's episodic.
It's episodic. We're going to play the beginning of this one, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of the call of Solidcore telling him he's banned for life. Okay.
Before I start this video, I do want to say, obviously I did love Solidcore for many years. It changed my life. Absolutely changed my life, gave me so much confidence, and showed me that I could work out and be good at it and succeed at it. I made so many friends there. I loved when you guys would come up to me and tell me that you loved my videos or wanted a picture, and it was just really nice to share like the same hobby that we all had together.
Okay, so obviously a very change in the tone for the start of this, but he reverts back to his original tone pretty much immediately. And now he posts the call of Solidcore banning him.
Hi, I'm really scared. I don't like getting in trouble.
Well, we're going to just jump right into it. Thank you for did hear that this week some threats were made towards one of our coaches. And ultimately decided to terminate your membership, and we're revoking all client privileges across our Solidcore studios effective today.
Cool. Wait, so I can never go back to Solidcore?
At this time, no.
Well, how could that ever change? But that stuff, I'm like, I need to know like specific examples of like what I'm doing so I can like change the behavior, because like he said something about me cursing at the teachers. That has never happened. I've never done anything like that. Like all of these like crazy complaints came after I went viral. And granted, sure, I understand some of them.
Okay, so this is the tone.
That's awesome.
He's been banned
I've never
from
done that.
Solidcore.
I understand some of the shit.
Yeah, I did some of it. So to round this out, Anthony is told he is no longer allowed to, he is nationally banned from all Solidcore, but his last several videos, I'll go to his page.
No, does he sneak in?
No, he has 90,000 followers though. These,
Not
all
enough.
of these, they all start with, come to Tremble with me since I'm nationally banned from Solidcore. Come to a Legree class with me because I'm nationally banned from Solidcore. He has still a Solidcore playlist. Like he can't go to Solidcore, but he has not given up talking about Solidcore.
Wow.
Final thoughts.
He's living his truth.
He's living his truth.
I'm so happy.
You can
He's on
email him.
Cameo.
He is on Cameo.
Are you on Cameo, Joey?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, of course.
Good for you.
People ask for actually really fun, sweet videos.
Oh, cute.
Usually it's like people on their birthday or like someone's like a wedding anniversary or something. They just like want to be hyped up with positivity and like.
Yeah. So go to Joey for that, and then
And go to Anthony for
I don't know,
weird
crying.
drama.
yeah.
For the crime
Yeah.
of clearly loving a workout, but not being able to stop yourself from Nuisance influencing them into a national band
Yeah.
from all Solidcores. Anthony Festa, we have to tell you again, please listen to us. Go
touch grass.
Get off the internet.
Get off the internet.
Joey, I mean, what a
an
perfect episode for
Did
a
you guys have
perfect
fun with
guest.
me?
We
Was I
did.
annoying? Did I talk over
No,
you guys?
you
much?
were
You were great.
perfect. For the listen, we've talked about really annoying people.
Yeah.
So if you're not Cuban Tarzan, would you be like Cuban
What if I was
John Hook or something? I don't know.
What if I you know the
Cuban Peter Pan?
I was about to say Cuban Peter
Cuban
Pan.
Peter Pan.
I think Cuban Peter Pan has
I'll
a
take
good
that.
look for you.
or Italian Bambi?
Italian Bambi. I do
That
like
sounds like
Italian
you're gonna
Bambi.
whack me. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bambi. Now you got
Yeah.
a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Joey, where can we find you besides Cameo and on
Yeah.
Sonoro?
You
Yeah,
could probably
where can
find me
people
walking
find you?
around the streets of New York just for a sandwich, looking for a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
We can find you on Wild and
Good
Out
slice.
too. We can find
Okay.
your website.
I'm at Joey Dardano on Instagram. I'm posting on TikTok again, guys. I'm back.
He's
I'm
back.
He's back.
He's back. He's
So-
in drama with
Instagram,
Solidcore.
TikTok, new podcast, Help from a Hypocrite with Sonoro and iHeart. I'm really excited about it. And I'm touring. I'm doing shows all the time.
Hell
Yeah,
you
he's
can
out
you
here.
can find those on Joey's website. We were looking at it.
You can
We
find
look
that on
at
Joey's website. We are on his podcast. We're on the
Yes.
same network. Shout out to Sonoro.
Mhm.
Shout out to Latinos supporting Latinos. And if
Yes.
you want to support Latinos, follow us at Go Touch Grass Pod on everywhere you can find your pods. You can follow me at Millie_Tamaris on Instagram and TikTok.
You can follow me at Elise Navidad on TikTok and Pandalise on Instagram. And until next time, go touch
grass!
Boom.
Go Touch Grass is created and hosted by Elise Morales and Millie Tamaris.
And our theme song is by Doug Wydick.
Starting something isn't just hard, it's terrifying. So much work goes into this thing that you're not entirely sure will work out, and it can be hard to make that leap of faith. Trust me, I know. When I started this podcast, I wasn't even sure what I was doing. What if no one listens? What if I make a fool of myself always? What if no one buys my merch? Now I know that I was right in believing in myself and launching Go Touch Grass. Despite all these fears and hesitations, it also helps to have a partner like Elise and also like Shopify on your side to help.
Shopify is the e-commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Go Touch Grass to brands just getting started like Go Touch Grass. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand style. Accelerate your efficiency whether you're uploading new products or trying to improve existing ones. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography.
It's time to turn those what ifs into with Shopify today. Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/GoTouchGrass. Go to shopify.com/GoTouchGrass. That's shopify.com/GoTouchGrass.
Life is full of challenges, but you don't have to face them alone. At intouch.org, you'll find powerful sermons from Dr. Charles Stanley, daily devotionals, and resources designed to strengthen your faith and bring hope into your everyday life. Whether you're searching for encouragement, biblical wisdom, or practical guidance, intouch.org is here to help you grow closer to God's promises. Discover truth that speaks to your heart. Visit intouch.org today.